Howdy, 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 Diz Jabbers. It is 2 a.m. on Tuesday, June 25th. I am now leaving. We are starting our journey to Orlando, Florida. Well, I'm starting my journey. And Sophie and Allison, they're sleeping soundly in bed. And the light's not that good here. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna get in the car and 1,047 miles, I think it is, to where my destination is, my father-in-law's, and then we'll start. All right, Diz Jabbers, I'm in the car. It is actually 2:06. You can see that, 2:06 a.m. And I have my co-pilots right here chilling. Say hi, guys. There's a snake in my boot. Trash. So they are ready to rock and roll. They're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Here we go, 1,047 miles. I'll check in again soon. Hey, Diz Jabbers. Okay, so here's the deal. 1 tank of gas in this beast. I got all the way to North Carolina. I just crossed the border from Virginia. And it is, I wanna say it's like 7:05, 7:10, something like that. I just stopped at this little rinky-dink gas station shack. I don't know. All I know is that the bathroom has not been cleaned in years. And I got a Burger King here behind me, but I think I'm gonna hold off on eating because I'm not really hungry yet. So I'm going to get back on the road. There's like 179 miles in North Carolina. So I'm gonna drive through those and hit South Carolina and keep on trucking. So, all right, it's been a good drive so far. It says I should be there by 5 p.m. today. So it's looking good, Diz Jabbers. I'll stop at some other point and then I'll update on what's going on. All right. All right, Diz Jabbers, update. I am still in North Carolina. It is 9:30, and I am about 30 miles from the border, which would put me real close to south of the border, which is right about halfway to my destination. So, just saw a sign for Lumberton. I think Lumberton supposedly is halfway also. I'm not even sure. All right, but we're making great time. The navigation says I should be there by 5 p.m., which is crazy because I left at 2 a.m. And I got my co-pilot over here on my shoulder. Oh, he's kind of sleeping. Then Forky is in the seat. Okay, Forky's gone. He's doing something, not sure. Anywho, I will update again probably when I cross into South Carolina. All right, Diz Jabbers, we are almost there. People cannot drive. Not that I am a professional or the greatest driver ever in the world, but I am watching these people, and there are some people who legit have zero driving skills. One guy was driving, I guess he thought he had to keep the car on the middle line because that's what he was doing. So people are going on the shoulder around him, honking their horn, get out of here. Then there's the two people that will drive side by side on a 2-lane highway and they stay the same speed. Somebody's got to speed up. They both sped up, they both slowed down. They both sped up, they both slowed down. Then when you think you have a little bit of an opening, nope, you don't. One of them speeds up or one of them slows down. I'm passing some signs for south of the border again. It says it's showtime, south of the border, showtime. I go this way over here, the left lane. I'm passing this Toyota Tundra. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. All right. There's also the drivers who think they own the road and they just go 100 miles an hour. I'm doing like 75. They go past me, making me look like I'm walking. It makes me look like I'm actually standing still. Like, whoa. It's ridiculous. It frustrates me because I have to deal with this nonsense. And, oh, Forky's over here. Did not have any idea. It kind of made me jump for a second. One great thing, Diz Jabbers, is because I left at 2 o'clock, I hit zero traffic in Washington. Zero. I went right through there. It was south of the border. Fireworks so loud it hurts. All right. So let's see what we got. Still moving along. I'm on 95. All right, I guess I don't have much more to say. When I stop, oh, that bug was humongous. I saw his eyes when he hit the window. Sweet mother of Abraham Lincoln, that's gonna give me nightmares. there's also the people that get caught doing something not so nice, such as digging up their nose. It's crazy. All the way up their nose, they're knuckle deep inside their snot house. They're like, "Rah." I'm like, good Lord Almighty, what are you doing up there? I mean, honestly, it's disgusting. All right, Diz Jabbers, I'm gonna pick it up again, I guess, when I stop to get gas for the second time. First time was like $48. Let's see what the second time costs. So we are in South Carolina. I'm about halfway through it. I have about 110 more miles to go to get out of South Carolina into Georgia. So we're on the downslope now of the trip. So we passed the halfway mark. Now we are getting to the nitty gritty. We are almost to the state right before Florida. And a little tidbit, when you're going to Orlando or to Central Florida or whatever, you got to remember something. It's still, oh, they like my little thing here. All right, you got to remember something. When you hit that Georgia-Florida line, Florida-Georgia line, oh my God, I get the name now. Anyway, all right, when you hit that line, you're still 3 hours away from Orlando. You're 3 hours away from Disney, from Universal, from all of those places in that area. So many people think when you hit Florida, yay, we made it, Disney World. Who's the leader of the club was made for? No, you got 3 more hours. And that's like a good chunk of the trip. Anywho, I'm going to continue my trek. I'm going to check this lane here, change lanes. I'm going to check back in when I get gas, which will be in about 110 miles. I got 114 left. I'm going to push it to the limit on this one. Let's see how far we can get on fumes. So, yeah, my dad would kill me. He'd be like, "Whoa, Chris, what are you doing?" He would fill up after driving 10 miles. But anyway, I'm going to pull over, get some gas at the 113 maybe mile marker. I'll get some gas and then grab a bite to eat, get back on the road, blow through Georgia, and then you know where we are after that. Don't say Disney because it's not Disney, it's Florida, and then 3 more hours you're at Disney. I'm not even going to Disney today, I'm going to my father-in-law's. Why am I shouting? I just got into Georgia. It's like the first exit, and I'm stopping at Zaxby's. Their chicken's fantastic. Their sweet tea is, oh my God. This is the same exact Zaxby's that we stopped at last year on the way down. I didn't realize that it was, but it's kind of cool. All right, I'm going to go in, get some food, get some gas, then get back on the road. All right, we're getting there. We're so close. Now, we just passed exit 1. There it is. We made it. Florida. I am in Florida. Yeah, now it's on, Mickey. I want to talk for a quick second about my lunch. So I went to Zaxby's. Like I said, I went to the same exact Zaxby's that we went to last year. Last year I got this chicken salad. It was fantastic. This time I got the Zax Snack. It's 3 chicken tenders with a piece of Texas toast and crinkle cut fries. It was fantastic. And another thing about this sweet tea of Zaxby's is it's up there with McDonald's. And I know McDonald's, it doesn't sound like the healthiest option for sweet tea, but it's so good. But Zaxby's is so close to coming in first. They're like right there, neck and neck. The one thing Zaxby's has on McDonald's, which is surprising because I love McDonald's ice, but Zaxby's ice is better. And I know you might be like, what a weirdo. He likes, what do you mean the ice is better there? Oh, it just is. The ice is just better there. I can't explain it. So if you're in the area where you can go to Zaxby's, just get a cup of ice. I'm telling you, you will not be let down. All right, so I want to say something else. I'm doing 80 miles an hour and I'm passing nobody. Is there something wrong with that picture? I actually have a little FYI for your information. The trip going to Florida is 10 times more enjoyable for a few reasons. The first reason is you're anticipating your vacation, right? So your vacation, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have a great time. This is going to be amazing. But even better than that, well, not really better than that, but just as good almost, is the exits going south count down. So you might start at 198 in one state, like South Carolina, let's say, and you count down to 1, and then the next thing is the next exit's next state. So once you hit 1, the next state is right there. Going home, first of all, your vacation's over. You're going home to your bills, your normal life. It's not magical anymore. Second thing, the numbers count up. You can't remember what numbers the states end at. Like, oh my gosh, it'll keep going and going. You'll be at 150. Oh my gosh, will Georgia ever end? Why is North Carolina so long? It's like this way, not this way. Like, it's crazy. So just remember, enjoy your trip as you're driving down to Florida or driving down south. Another little piece of information, the welcome centers. Not all welcome centers should be called welcome centers. And let me tell you why. They're not at the beginning of the state. They're in the middle of the state. So by the time I get into the middle of the state, I don't need to be welcomed anymore. I kind of want to hear like, hey, how's it going so far? It should be the how's it going so far center. Right? Am I right? So a bug as big as my head came flying at the car. He was screaming. I saw his teeth. Now look at this. When it hit the window, look at what it did. Could you imagine if that bug, like you're a motorcycle rider, and that bug hit you in the face or in the mouth? I think I would die right there. Good Lord. That bug, I think it had its own flying license. Well, okay, Diz Jabbers, I'm in Florida. I am about 140 miles away from my father-in-law's. We did it in one day, leaving at 2 a.m., getting there, I'm thinking about 5:10 p.m. Crazy, one day. This was an epic trip. I really enjoyed bringing you along with me, along with Forky and Woody. They're all sleeping. They've been snoring since Georgia. All I want to say is that now the real deal, Holyfield, good stuff, fantastic, parks, resorts, rides, everything begins. All right. So I'm going to go to my father-in-law's. I'm going to take a nap. And then I guess I got to start editing this video to get it up soon. All right. Diz Jabbers 71 in Florida out.
Hey, Diz Jabbers.
Hey, everybody. Sophie and I are getting ready to take off on our flight to
Florida, New Jersey.
From New Jersey to
Florida.
And we are going to meet Jay. And we're gonna go on our big Disney trip. So we'll see next time we see you. We'll be in Florida. Say Sophia and TT out.
Sophia and TT out.
Hi Diz Jabbers, it's Jennifer Snyder from Hamilton Square, New Jersey. Always remember, reach for the sky.